Okay, so recording now. All right, so we are recording. I'm here with Amber Eager, one of my very close friends and colleague, and she'll introduce herself in just a moment. My name is Rodney Dotson. Is likely, if you're watching this video, you probably already know. I'm a health practitioner in South Florida. I am the admin for the Detox Your Life group and Holistic Healing group and How to Heal Naturally with Essential Oils group. These are all Facebook groups, and likely, if you're on these groups, I will be posting there this video. So tonight rather, is all about Valentine's Day, romance, healthy libido, hormones, sexuality, just things that pertain to Valentine's Day. And it's all aspects. It's not just, romance. It could be a lot of different things for people. I would say most of it, the bulk of it would be romance and finding that spouse, that perfect person in your life. So for those of you, and I like to mention this on the Facebook Live, for those of you who feel that you're alone tomorrow, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day, don't worry, it's okay. I have to acknowledge you because I feel like sometimes people get in a slump about that, and not everyone is with someone. And we do have manifesting abundance classes twice a month. They're completely free for our oil clients. So if you have an oil account with us, we do have access with you on these amazing classes. And on the abundance class, we teach you how to manifest anything you want in life. And that includes a spouse. So I know it sounds like magic woo-woo or something, but it's very scientific. And if you want any information about that, I'm happy to share with you a YouTube video I did about it. And it's all about John Assaraf. He is the author of a book called The Answer, and he explains it in detailed account. He's incredible. So to you, Amber Eager, if you'd introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Amber Eager, and I am a wellness advocate and friend of Rodney, and I'm a Reiki healer, and we are here to talk about one of the uses of our gifts of earth and our essential oils, and yeah, many benefits to them.
Yay. And I'm glad you mentioned that. So this is about love and romance and sex and stuff, but it's also really about holistic healing and how that pertains to all that. And it does. And like I just said, manifesting abundance. If someone feels that they don't have someone in their life, or they keep getting into these toxic relationships, it could have something to do with your alignment with specific frequencies. So it all pertains to holistic health. And you're going to find out as we talk about, everything regarding love and romance and these types of things. When it comes to healthy libido, healthy hormones, having the stamina in the bedroom, all these things, it pertains again to natural health, nutrition and detox and meditation and stress management. So let's get right into it. And I've had a lot of clients who have a tough time romancing their spouse. And then all of a sudden, when they live naturally and they change their diet around, all of a sudden they have everything that they need, all the tools, so to speak, to bring the spice back into the bedroom. So sometimes people are just missing a vitamin. I know it sounds crazy, or they're very toxic or something, and they get a lot of anxiety because of that toxicity. We're going to talk about that. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. I want to share one thing. I'm not going to mention her name. She's very private about this, but she does allow us to kind of speak about her testimonial. I just want to keep her in anonymity. There was a client that we had, and she was, experiencing, because she couldn't have children. So, as the doctors do, they started messing with the hormones and stuff, and she was able to have kids, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a miracle that was able to happen for her. Unfortunately, it messed up her hormones to the point where she was having her period every day for 12 years. So if you can imagine that, ladies, how difficult that might be. That's something I couldn't even fathom, even not even close, obviously, being a male. But you can have an idea of what that might feel like. And her husband divorced her. She had to sleep on the floor because she kept messing the sheets and stuff. She explains, that there was an odor and all kinds of stuff. It's just not good, right? So she started using the oils, and she started using iodine and our Lifelong Vitality Pack, the vitamin supplements that we have. The next day, after 12 years of not being able to, quit this, she stopped having her period. And she actually got really nervous about it, because think about it, that you've been doing this for 12 years and all of a sudden it stops, and now you're going to get nervous, even though that's normal. It's supposed to stop. And she called our mental health therapist the very day it happened. And she's like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. But the thing is, she was probably just malnourished in something. And once you start bringing these beautiful natural medicines into your life, into your body, and proper vitamins and nutrients, your body goes back to normal, you know, and that's not just hormones, that's specific organs like your thyroid that may be malfunctioned because of toxicity or of some kind. So just a little something I like to throw out there, just kind of provoke thought. Okay, so oils in the bedroom. Let's go over the index here. So top 10 benefits of sex. Now, you know, when it comes to sexuality, intimacy, physical intimacy is very important. It doesn't have to be specific, you know, sex or whatever. It's just physical intimacy, even like hugging someone, kissing someone, affection, right? It's very important ever since we're younger, but you know, it gets, as we become adults, there are certain other needs that we have. One is the benefits is boost immune system, higher levels of IgA, antibody that plays a crucial role in immune function of mucous membranes. So your immune system is tied to this. I mean, think about that with everything that's going on right now, the chaos of, you know, specific pathogens that everyone's concerned about. We really need to think about our immune system, right? Heart health, lowers blood pressure, exercise, natural pain relief, releases pain relieving hormones, improves sleep, stress relief, boosts libido, improves bladder control in women, increases intimacy. Okay, so the limbic system, if anyone's who's not familiar with the limbic system, it's one thing that I really enjoy talking about when I talk about aromatherapy. When you breathe in an oil, and I'll just hold one up, this is called Breathe, and this isn't one we're gonna talk about tonight, but this smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. But unlike Vicks Vapor Rub, it doesn't have toxic chemicals in it. Vicks Vapor Rub is not good for you. It's got petroleum, synthetic chemicals, not good. And it goes to the skin, you breathe it in, it gets into your body. So Breathe oil is like Vicks Vapor Rub in that it's really good for the respiratory system. If I were to use Adaptive, which is for stress, right, and focus, this is one of our oils that's an aromatherapy oil. It takes about 22 seconds for those chemical compounds to pass the blood-brain barrier and hit the limbic system of the brain, and limbic system regulates emotions. So specific emotions like you may be having towards like feeling depressed or stressed out or wanting to sleep, you know, just different emotions that someone may have, you can really help to elevate specific emotions based on that oil blend. And we have over 10 different emotional blends. So the limbic system is super important. The limbic system addresses root causes of using oils. Hormone balance, boost energy and positive feelings, relieve aches and discomforts, promote healthy sleep patterns, facilitate touch connection with people. So you can see how that pertains obviously to intimacy. And Amber, would you like to talk about the circulatory system?
Yeah, let's do it. Can we make it a little bigger?
Bigger, yeah.
Sorry, I got terrible eyes.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
So to address root causes using oils oils can affect the circulatory system by dilating the blood vessels, allowing blood vessels to flow, increased blood flow, increased arousal and sensation, can work quickly to raise temperature when your body is at optimal temperature, and the central and euphoric properties of the oils are most effective. So when you breathe them in specifically, it immediately goes into the olfactory nerve, limbic system, and then bam, circulatory system. And that's, yeah, they get working.
Yeah, and it also, I like the part that it talks about boosting temperature, because we do have hot oils like ginger and cinnamon. And when you put that into a carrier oil, you can use that as like a massage oil. And it helps to boost temperature and arousal and the circulatory system. A lot of people who have a really bad circulatory system, they can't get blood flowing where it should be flowing, if you know what I mean. And so it really tackles all these specific issues that people struggle with. Can you imagine, like, let's just use men as an example, like how depressing that must be for a man to not be able to please his spouse, you know? And what if he could reverse that? What if he could heal himself just by changing some diet and lifestyle choices and, you know, bringing in natural medicines into his lifestyle? It would be huge for his life. But if he never knew about this because no one explained it to him, you know, that's a whole life of suffering that he could, you know, that you can avoid. Okay, so next, let me do this one. Why doTERRA? Now, I feel like in the beginning, people start to learn about natural medicines and, you know, essential oils, and they're like, wow, I love this. I'm going to go buy some at Walmart. Well, you don't want to do that. Here's why. So 95% of the oils in the market are contaminated. They have adulterations like synthetic pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, and fillers because it's cheaper for the manufacturer. You want to make sure they're third party tested, which we are. We're actually used in hospitals and universities. So this is not like your Bed Bath & Beyond oils, which it says right on the label of Bed Bath & Beyond oils. Do not ingest, do not put on your skin, flammable. These are red flags. These are not natural medicines. They're actually synthetic chemicals made in a laboratory. They're perfumes. It's not the same as an essential oil. An essential oil is a medicine that you can take internally to help heal the body. And that's what we have. And so we're the only oil company in the world that actually publishes our papers. What does that say? Total transparency. We actually have a code on every bottle that you can go online, put that code in, and see the exact chemical composition and purity of that oil, which is why we're used at Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins and Vanderbilt hospitals. So we're the real deal. So safe. We're 100% natural and safe, as I mentioned, no side effects and no addictions. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the opioid epidemic happening right now. The oils are really great for pain relief. So if you do know anyone who's experiencing pain, instead of rushing to the drugs right away, at least try the oils as pain relief because they are CBD receptor stimulators, some of them. Extracts from plants with amazing health benefits, certified pure grade, pure and potent. Peppermint is a really good example. So it's very energizing, promotes clear breathing, cools the body, and relieves head tension. If anyone has peppermint on them, I suggest you start using it because it's really good for memory and focus. Effective. Are they effective? Absolutely. So more effective than modern approaches to health problems, and I'll explain that right now, because essential oil permeates the cell membrane versus antibiotics, which do not penetrate the cell wall. We know that viruses and pathogens, well, viruses lie dormant within the cell. Bacteria are on the outside of the cell. But if you're trying to get inside the cell to kill the pathogens, a water-based synthetic drug can't do that. But the essential oils, which are oil-based, can penetrate that oil-based cell wall to kill the viruses that lie dormant within the cell. So when we're talking about effectiveness, they're even more effective and they're healthier for our body. Because as you guys know, antibiotics, antiviral drugs, they're very toxic to the body. They destroy the friendly biome of your gut, which leads to a lot of neurological disorders and other problems. I'll also mention that for people who are concerned about STIs, sexually transmitted infections, you can use the oils to help boost the immune system to combat that type of stuff. And you can also make your own lubricants, which are very effective because most of the lubricants on the market are very toxic. And we'll talk about that in a second. So On Guard is a special oil blend that we have. It's a famous blend that's been used for centuries. It's got like 6 different oils in there, and it was proven to kill the influenza virus, the H1N1 virus. Promotes healthy immune function, soothes sore throat, cleanses for home and hands. Affordable. Now, I feel like sometimes people are like, are essential oils affordable compared to conventional methods? They're more affordable. These are very small bottles. They're only 15 milliliters, but they'll last you months because you only need a couple drops, right, for each dosage. So they're affordable in the sense, more affordable than traditional medical care, pennies per dose, save hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs. I'll give you one example. I had an earache in my ear, and instead of going to the hospital, and spending like $200, or even like if I had a copay, if I had insurance, that's 25 bucks, plus the amount of money that I would have to take. Someone trying to get in. Oh, there's 4 people on. I just want to make sure everyone comes in, you guys, sorry. Are you letting people in, Amber?
No, not on my end.
No worries. I don't think I can, but there.
Do you need me to help you?
No, we're good, I think. So if I had an ear infection in my ear, instead of paying all that money or even time off of work to go to the doctor's office and using a product that's probably going to be terrible for my body, I use an essential oil, which is literally going to cost me like 16 cents just because I'm going to use a couple drops of oil around my ear, which is going to do the same exact thing. And oftentimes you have an ear infection, you go to the doctor and the doctor's just going to tell you have an ear infection. You already know that. You know what I mean? So just different things that we can take care of at home, empower ourselves to heal and do it effectively. Not only that, but save a lot of money. Lavender, calming for the mind, calming for the skin, and antihistamine. Incredible. 3 ways to use the oils. Amber, take it, Amber. Can you see it, Amber? Oh, I think Amber froze. So hopefully I'm on and you guys can hear me. Amber, when you come back, I'll let you take the next screen. So aromatic, diffuse or inhale. So a lot of people may not know about the aromatic use of doTERRA, but the essential oils, they're actually chemical compounds, but they're natural chemicals that your body recognizes. So it takes about 22 seconds, as I mentioned before, to hit the limbic system of the brain, positively affects the mood, cleanses the air, and supports the respiratory system. Hey, Amber.
It cut me out a second.
Oh, no. Well, here.
Here we
You're
are.
good. So, yeah, go for it. So I already went the aromatherapy one, so go straight to the topical.
Okay, one of my favorites. Okay, the localized, so obviously localized benefits. Obviously, you have to dilute it with fractionated coconut oil for best results. Bottom of your feet, of course, behind the neck, wrists, anywhere you want to apply them. Internally, in water, in veggie caps if you don't like the taste of the oils, or right under your tongue.
Perfect. Awesome. So let's go down. Do you want to take this one too? You took it last
I
time.
wish I have my clary sage here now. I need to get sandalwood. Sandalwood, the bedroom favorites, which is manly scent, balances testosterone levels in men and women, natural aphrodisiac, apply to his or her sensitive areas before intercourse to enhance the sensation, and dilute and try to use fractionated coconut oil, obviously. And clary sage, which is one of my favorites for women, which we know our time of month, PMS, headaches, cramps, all the above. Not only does it smell amazing, it works. It works with your mood. It works with headaches. It works with cramps. I do a couple drops under my tongue anytime I need that little boost that time of month. And yeah, it's also euphoric. It has a deep, sweet, nutty scent and taste. Promotes hormonal balance, especially estrogen, lowers cortisol level, promotes relaxation, really does. I actually have it diffusing right now. Sedative properties, and it's also an antidepressant, which I can vouch for that.
Can you, by the way, can anyone see, I have like a little square in the side to kind of keep track of everyone who's here. Can you see that or no?
No, I only see
good.
you and then the.
Perfect. I don't want to block anyone's vision. I also mentioned you guys, the ones who are just chiming in, for everyone who stays from the beginning till the end, there's a raffle, and this raffle has specific oils for aphrodisiac. So you want to spray this on yourself and your partner, during a romantic night. Tomorrow would have been great, right? But it doesn't matter. You can have it whenever you want. It's very effective. There's some passion oil in it as well. So we'll do a raffle at the end of the class for those who are here from the very beginning to the end. Bedroom favorites. So ylang-ylang, aphrodisiac, calming, relieves anxious feelings, fosters feelings of love, safety, and security. It is in this blend as well. Cinnamon bark, which is also in this blend. The oil of sexual harmony, dilute, ratio 4 FCO. So you guys who aren't familiar with that acronym, FCO, it is fractionated coconut oil. What they do is they remove a protein and then it just becomes liquid as opposed to solidifying and make it more difficult for massage. 1 drop of oil, so that would be 1 drop of your essential oil, and you can use this as a massage as well. Supports a functional reproductive system. Again, it's really great for hormones. Big toe, ankles are reflexology points for the libido. Rub diluted cinnamon bark on these points. So you're going to take this cinnamon bark oil, dilute it with coconut oil, and put it on these points for your healthy libido. With your spouse, you can start rubbing their feet by using these oils. Bedroom favorites. This is an awesome oil. Amber, do you have passion? Do you have that oil?
It's on my order for next month.
Oh, good. So passion oil is in this bottle, you guys. I did put some passion oil in here. It's one of our more pricier oils because it has rose in there. For those of you who are chiming in, you're not really as familiar with doTERRA. Remember, doTERRA is one of the most trusted essential oils companies in the world, where they're third-party tested. They're used in major hospitals and universities. When you're taking the oils, whether it be aromatherapy, topically, or internally, you got to make sure it's 100% organic, pure, and that's what these are. So you make sure you contact us to get yourself set so we can add you to our health support group and you'll get the best oils in the world. Just wanted to throw that out there. So Passion Blend by doTERRA, Inspiring Blend, cinnamon bark, sandalwood, jasmine, clove, vanilla bean, ginger, cardamom, etc. And it's got some fractionated coconut oil in there as well. Helps with rekindling excitement, diffuse in the AM. And I will tell you guys, and I think it's good that Amber speaks a little bit of testimonials. And if you guys feel comfortable, you can share as well, as long as it pertains to holistic living. But I used to always, if I had someone come over and I had a crush on them and I was hoping something would happen, I would always diffuse passion oil. And it worked. Something happened, I don't know, but it definitely worked. So I love my passion oil. Diffuse in the AM to start the day energized and enthusiastic. It's also really good, not just for sex energy, but creative energy, which you guys, if you research these two energies, they're the same. They say that creative energy and sex energy are very much connected. So if you want to, draw, be creative and stuff, it's a great oil for that as well. Apply to pulse points throughout the day. Give partner a massage with this blend. Amber, you want to take this one? Have you seen my libido?
Where is it? Hello. Many causes of this is poor health, stress, medication side effects, hormonal imbalance, lack of self-confidence, fatigue, and when obviously it leads to, for men, erectile dysfunction. And mind you, it's not just, the essential oils. Yes, they're amazing. They work wonders, but poor health is number one. And, your diet, your exercise, just what you put in your body, what you put on your body, unfortunate, our cosmetic products and all of this lead to many unfortunate side effects that we're not aware of and what we're eating and processed foods. And if, and it really is like, oh yeah, let me eat healthy. And then you fall off the wagon for a little bit, it's all related, just poor health. And then that leads, you get more stressed. And if you're on medication, obviously that's going to affect your mood, your body, your health, your mind, everything. So we want to try to get less stress, better health, off the medication, hopefully use the essential oils. And obviously, a hormonal balance will come, using the oils as well. Self-confidence, obviously, because if you're feeling better, eating better, working out, mind, body, soul, yoga, meditation, all of it comes into part. You're gonna have that self-confidence and, you're gonna wanna have sex. You're gonna feel sexy. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna have your endorphins back. And you will not be so fatigued. So it's like you cut out all the crap and you start using, the holistic living, and you really will see a difference. And I can vouch for that 100% because I've been on this journey only a year. And I feel like I'm a different person than I was a year ago. Mind, body, soul, with my marriage, my health, with everything, and as a mom. I cannot speak about erectile dysfunction, but I'm sure these oils work for that as well.
Well, I'll also mention, this has nothing to do with shame or anything, but like how badly would someone feel if they knew that their husband couldn't perform because of the cleaning products they're using all day? You know what I mean? Because those cleaning products have hormone disruptors. So if that lowers your husband's testosterone, he's going to have a tougher time.
And not to mention the fragrance in the body washes, the body soap, processed foods. You're going to feel like crap. It's going in your body and you're going to perform like crap. And yes, mind you, people do have legit conditions. However, there are exceptions too.
Yeah, but most of the time, you guys, there are situations, but most of the time we can reverse a lot of the stuff that's going on in our life, which is an amazing, awesome thing. It's something to be very happy about. Okay, so poor health, and this leads us to diet and nutrition. It's not all about oils, right? We talk an awful lot about essential oils because they are incredible. They reduce the amount of toxicity in our homes. They reduce the amount of poisons that we're exposed to. They help to heal us on a molecular and cellular level, right? They're incredible. But we cannot forget nutrition and detox is super important, right? So we have to make sure that we are using not only food, but also a whole food supplement. You'll be shocked. I have 760 clients in 13 countries right now. And the amount of people that have literally reversed ailments that they've been experiencing for years just by taking our whole food supplements, Lifelong Vitality Pack, because they were just malnourished. They were missing a vitamin. You know what I mean? And they just weren't getting it from the food they were eating, because a lot of people do unfortunately eat a lot of processed foods that's missing minerals and vitamins. So anyway, we do have a whole food supplement called Lifelong Vitality Pack. You guys check it out. It is incredible. I make sure I send it to my parents every single day. I've been doing it for 2 years. Excuse me, every month. It's a 30-day supply. I've been sending it to them for 2 years religiously, because I can't be there to monitor my parents, but I want them to live forever. So I send them the whole food supplement just to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to. Better be gone by the end of the month, Mom. So exercise, get moving to help with the grooving. So I love to weight lift. I don't like to do too much cardio because I don't like to be skinny, but I know it's important. And I tend to be like super scrawny if I do too much running. But today, for instance, I went for like a mile walk and I came back home, and I just like to get my cardio. Cardio is super important. We use Deep Blue, which is an oil for pain and inflammation. You can put that on your body for those aches and, pinch nerve, neck pain, anything. If you guys aren't familiar with Deep Blue, it's a blend of oil that we have for that. I feel like this is, I'm gonna put you guys on mute, okay? I think that's Jamie Sue. Hey, Jamie Sue, I love you. It's my cousin. Oh, that's Shelly. Never mind. Okay, Shelly, if you want to get off mute, you can just raise your hand or something, or chat in the chat box. So Amber, take this one. This looks more like your life than mine.
Yeah, that does for most days. Stress, yes, stressed. Mama over here. Stress wreaks havoc on all areas of health, especially sleep, emotions, and libido. Stress also disrupts hormone levels. Arteries narrow in times of stress, restricting blood flow, which diminishes pleasure, potentially can harm ED and men. Erectile dysfunction. Use calming oils and blends like lavender, frankincense, bergamot, and ylang-ylang, Roman chamomile, vetiver, balance, peace, serenity to combat stress. Yes, they work. I am a full-time mama, stay-at-home mom, husband working from home, making breakfast, lunch, dinner, kind of running a zoo craziness over here. I'm very blessed, but yes, stressed. However, my oils are amazing. They come in handy, and yes, they work, because if I go a day without them, I feel a difference. I see a difference. My husband sees a difference, and my husband has stress at work. I diffuse them in his office here at home, and he notices a difference. It just deals with, situations a little better. And that's what they come for. And then, because when you're stressed at work, you're stressed at home, you have a 3-year-old, it's hard. You're the last thing you're going to want to do. You don't sleep well, your emotions are high. And again, your arteries narrow, and of course restricts blood flow anywhere. And then the last thing you want to do is anything in the bedroom. So we got to manage that stress with our lovely oils and go from there.
I'll also mention, everyone, we actually did an experiment, and they did a study actually in a corporate workplace. They found that adaptive oil, which is in here, reduced stress by 75% and increased focus. And then on Fox News, whether you guys follow CNN or Fox News, it doesn't matter. It was still a study that was done. So it was awesome. And when I saw it on Fox News, they did, it was at Vanderbilt Hospital. doTERRA, our oils are used at Vanderbilt Hospital, and they kept using our oils because they found after 1 month, it reduced frustration by a huge percentile. Frustration was up to 65%, and it decreased to 6% within 30 days just by using our oils in the ventilation systems. And it did something else. But when you look at the aromatherapy and what these oils can do, imagine what they can do in your home, and imagine what they can do for you at work and help you with your focus and your energy and stuff. So, and you're doing it naturally. You're not using stuff that, like, caffeine pills are going to give you anxiety and everything. Okay, so medications. Oh, that's speaking of drugs, medications that can negatively affect libido. Okay. I'll just mention this, you guys. There is a time and place for synthetic drugs. I'm not saying for anyone to get off their drugs. That would be a huge liability for me, and you're very irresponsible. I'm not a physician. If you're trying to get off a synthetic drug, go to your doctor. I hope you have an integrative doctor which understands nutrition. A lot of them don't. But to help wean you off of them, because a lot of different illnesses that people are on drugs for, you can wean off of them and try something different. But again, go to your doctor for that. Just keep in mind that 150,000 people die every single year in the United States from taking pharmaceutical drugs. And these are people who took the drugs as directed by their physicians. How many people died last year from taking our oils internally as medicine? 0. So that gives you just an idea of how, our bodies are recognized and are used to these oils and like them inside of the body. So Antidepressants, birth control. These are big ones, right? Prosker, I'm not even familiar with that one. So enlarged prostate meds. Antihistamines, opioids, that's a big one. Beta blockers, blood pressure meds. Most of these, you guys, in most cases, people can wean off of them and start using proper detox, nutrition, and essential oils instead. And I will tell you, as someone who dealt with severe anxiety and depression in my late teens and early 20s, I reversed it, and I have not experienced either in over 15 years. So I know that can be reversed in many cases because I did it. That's no way to live. It's very difficult to constantly live in a state of fear. But I'm here if anyone has any questions, just send me a message. I know how that feels. Okay, I'll have a lady take this one, Amber.
Ladies, if you would
Yeah.
rather mop the floor than be intimate, you may have a hormone problem. You may, yes, you may. Let's go on. Yeah. Okay. Hormone imbalance. 70% of low sex drive is due to misfiring hormones. Cortisol, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and the thyroid all play a major role in our libido. For women, apply Claricom Whisper, which I have Claricom right now because I need it right now, specifically this time of month. And it helps me, it is helping me right now as we speak. And, our lifelong vitality pack, the phytoestrogen, bone nutrient, and obviously grapefruit tastes delicious and it's nutritious and it actually works. 100%. So, and again, it is what we are using with our products and what we eat. And yes, our oils play a huge part in it.
Oh, yeah, and for those of you who aren't familiar with Mitomax, that might look like a language that you don't understand. I completely understand. Mitomax is it's like a supplement that we have with what is it? It has specific herbs and oils for energy. So it's not like a caffeine pill or synthetic energy drinks that are terrible for the body and give you anxiety and nervousness. This gives you natural energy for your mitochondria, okay? So anyone who struggles with energy or needs more for the gym or at work, take the Mitomax. If you don't know how to get it, go through Amber or myself. You can get it from your doTERRA oil account with us. So DDR prime is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the world because it has clove in there, among other oils. So remember, most illnesses, degenerative illnesses, are caused by too many toxins in the body and free radicals. And DDR prime helps to neutralize them. Okay, next. You can see how all this is relevant to sexuality and healthy libido and hormones. It all plays a part. So once you'll find that, everything kind of goes back to normal when you start to align more holistically with these kinds of things. Mm-hmm. So fatigue, healthy sleep is just as important as diet and nutrition. So true. If I don't get enough sleep, I can feel myself progressively going insane. I think some people are more sensitive to that than others, but I think it happens to me quicker. I can't be up with only 3 hours of sleep. Find your nighttime jam. Serenity Restful Complex, that is a sleeping pill and it is incredible. I actually took that for the first time 3 years ago when they first launched it, and I took 3 of them. You only have to take 2, but I took 3 because I was kind of desperate. I had a plane the next day to Boston, and I had to wake up super early, and I was afraid I wouldn't get to sleep. And it knocked me out in about 10 minutes, and I did not feel groggy the next day. I felt incredible. So anyone who struggles with sleep, try these. Serenity Restful Blend, that's a blend of oil. Now that one you can't eat, but you can use it in your diffuser. I put it on my chest and my feet before I go to bed. And I just feel very cozy every night before I go to bed. Something about it makes you feel very cozy. So vetiver, cedarwood, lavender. These are really great oils for sleeping and calmness, feeling calm. So I'll take this one. Recipes for men. Giddy up. Apply Immortal to genital area 2 to 3 times daily. Say what? So Immortal is really good for anti-aging, you guys. I use it on my face. I never thought to use it down there, but I guess I'll give it a try. So Immortal is an amazing blend that's been used by the ancient pharaohs it was used centuries ago by the ancient pharaohs. They're the only ones who could afford these oils. There's rose oil, chamomile, helichrysum, lavender, myrrh, and frankincense in that blend. Really good for anti-aging on the skin, but it's good for this as well. Circulation support, diluted cinnamon barks. Circulation is awesome. through cinnamon bark. Cinnamon oil helps to also regulate blood sugar. So anyone who's experiencing issues with your sugar levels or eat too much junk food, start using our cinnamon oil. It's 50 times stronger than the powder. Cypress and or aroma touch to inner thighs and lower abdominal area. Again, these are products that are on your account. Anyone here has an oil account. Make sure that you check it out. Prostate relief, 2 to 3 drops of balance to the bottom of the feet. That's a blend of oils. It's from our aromatherapy lines of the feet in the AM and the PM. DDR prime each meal, 2 to 3 drops of frankincense AM and PM. How would you use that? You can take frankincense and put it under your tongue. Balance oil you can use inside the diffuser, or you can put it in your hands and breathe it in. Hormonal balance, 1 drop of sandalwood, 2 drops clary sage, 1 drop ylang-ylang applied to abdominal area. And healthy nutrition, LLW, which I believe she meant LLV. I think that's a typo. Mitomax, just like we talked about before, as well as DDR prime. And if there's anyone on this call that feels overwhelmed because you're hearing all these words that you're not familiar with, don't worry, because when you start with us, your oil journey, you have us and our free services and mentoring, okay? We add you to a support group. It's completely free. There's no monthly fee or anything. You get plenty of recipes, classes just like this that are free online. When you have questions, just message us and we will help you. Very simple. You know, you got to start somewhere, right? And it's good to start with, you know, people who are going to support you. So let's give this one to Amber.
Yeah, yes, it can be overwhelming. Yes, recipes for women. It can be overwhelming. I can say I was overwhelmed at first. There was so many questions I had, so many oils, but I just started literally one oil, 1 drop at a time. And a year later, I have almost all of them. And there's an oil for that. So yeah, here we go. Hormone balance. You know, we've got the Clary Calm and Whisper. Whisper has vanilla. It's got some patchouli in there. I think there's lavender in there. I'm not sure. I don't have it on me, but it smells so good. I use it as a perfume, and it really just kind of helps with your mind, your mood, and everything. Put it to wrist, your neck, your LLV, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I take that every day because sometimes I can't eat the best or all the time that I need. So I do take that because it's a whole food supplement. And yeah, the phytoestrogen, bone nutrient, and grapefruit in your water daily. And the grapefruit does have the added vitamin C. Is that what they say? Like that, it's just super. Yeah.
Grapefruit oil does not have vitamin C, but it's, you know, it's one of the with grapefruit oil hot mess blend drops. It's invigorating.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. The breast enhancer is 1 drop of vetiver across steps of breast 2 times daily. Might want to try that. Why not? Generally, a couple months. A breast detox, because you know we use the unfortunate toxic deodorants, body wash, shampoo, lotions, all of that. You know, and it's just it goes somewhere, and then unfortunately, with time, it can potentially cause breast cancer in women. And you know, we do detox. What is it here? Okay, wild orange, the clary sage, geranium, Roman chamomile. Hey, why not, right? Give it a try.
Yay, so those are some great recipes. By the way, guys, again, on the Detox Your Life group, which is a group that we have for you, part of our community when you start using oils with us, we have plenty of recipes, DIYs, do-it-yourself formulas and recipes and protocols. So you'll have plenty of access to that. So you won't get lost. Like, I can't remember all this stuff, but we have it all. It's all in units, all organized for you. So set the stage, prioritize, and set the time. So, you know, I've been thinking about this. I have a special someone that's in Mexico that I'm planning on visiting soon. And, you know, I wonder when people are like married with each other, because I've never been married, what do they do to, you know, in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, how do you know if someone is in the mood? Like, what if they're not telling you and you're not really sure if you should make your move? I almost feel like you should have like a bulletin board or something on the refrigerator saying, you know, yes, I'm in the mood today. You know what I mean? Just so there's transparency, but maybe
send a text, or, you know, that's why you have to have date nights, because you have to kind of set aside that time, because you don't know, and you have kids, and then you go to sleep early, and then it just becomes non-existent, unfortunately. But that's why you have to make it a priority, or things happen in your marriage that because you gotta get it from somewhere, right? So you gotta we gotta just kind of keep it spicy, spice it up a little bit. So yes, the
Uh,
oil and date
and
night, flirt, touch, talk about it, joke, wink, text, write a love note, all of the above. Yep.
Ooh, that sounds good. Hey, you know what? If anyone else wants to share, we are recording, just so you know. But I'm sure there's plenty of people who are going to be watching this video that would love the advice. So please share. And if we can't hear you because you're on mute, just comment in the comment section of you can find it, and just let us know. So flirt, touch, talk about it, joke, wink, like Amber said, text, write a love note. Give your spouse, throw your spouse a bone, basically. Foreplay. Anytime you go on a date, use the oils before, during, and after the date. Remember, they are natural aphrodisiacs and can help set the mood long before you get to the bedroom. So you got to prepare yourself, right? So this will also help trigger memories of the flirtatious dinner dates and loving chit chat when you get home. And that's another thing. The oils are very biological. Like I mentioned, they hit the limbic system, the olfactory nerve. So that is all part of it. It's very biological, right? But it's also, there is a placebo effect happening here. When I smell coffee, it reminds me of conversations I used to have with my brother and my mom. We'd go to the mall and drink coffee, and it gives me that euphoric feeling, So, with your spouse, there might be certain scents that we have that are 50 times stronger than an herb. That's going to trigger those memories, those good memories you guys had when the times were more spicy, So it's just think about that and create your own little formula. And even helps trigger memories on nights when you didn't get to date but want to set that mood. Diffuser blends. We have hundreds of diffuser blends, guys, on the group, but here's a few specifically for romance. You might want to take a screenshot now if you have the ability to do that, just to kind of get these blends. I'll give you a moment to do that. I won't go into all of them. You guys can kind of see, but they're very similar oils that we've been talking about. You see ylang-ylang in there a lot. Rose oil is a good one. I don't think it's in here very often. I don't know why, but rose oil is a good one. Cinnamon, and just some that are very invigorating, like wild orange oil and stuff. So massage and natural lubricants. This is a little risque. If you're not ready for this, you might want to get off the Zoom, but hopefully we're all adults here. Okay, so as far as lubricants, I'll just mention this, you guys. I used to work at Hustler Hollywood. No, that is not a career choice that I wanted for the rest of my life personally, but it's something I did while I was in college finishing my bachelor's degree. So that was probably in my mid-20s. And while I worked there, you'd be amazed how many people were buying those toxic lubricants. I wasn't really as familiar at the time, but that stuff is so bad for you. They have sugar molecules that actually create more bacteria in the nether regions of your body. You do not want to use those lubricants. They have synthetic chemicals in them. They're really bad for you. You'll actually find that they harbor more pathogens. It makes it like a breeding ground. So you don't want that, especially the ones that you can eat that they claim are edible. They're really not. They're not good for you. They're synthetic. So you want to make your own, right? I mean, I know a lot of people out there are like, I'm not a wizard. I don't want to make these little potions at home. I don't have time. But they're really easy, you guys. It's like 3 ingredients, and it's well worth it. I make my own hair gel. I make a lot of my own products and stuff, but I like to do it. But so just be a little creative, So for massage, you can use Aroma Touch if you're not familiar with that one. It is one of the blends that we have for our massage therapists that you have access to as well. Get your oil account with us so you can have access to that 25% off, just like everything else. Put it in with some fractionated coconut oil and go to town. Any of the other oils I mentioned can be used for massage as well. Lubricants, store-bought, it's typo. Lubricants can be full of harmful chemicals, like I mentioned before, like parabens, and we know that that is linked to cancer. Petrochemicals, glycerin, just to name a few. Try these recipes to make your own. Fractionated coconut oil, 5 drops ylang-ylang, 2 drops black pepper, 2 drops peppermint. You might want to take a screenshot here. I will be posting on our secret group, which you guys, like I've said like 10 times already, you have access to once you start oils with us. And just try this little blend. Now, you guys can also use boiled flax seeds. If you're not familiar with this, that's how I make my hair gel. I know this sounds really weird, but my hair gel can also be used as lubricant. But the hair, yeah, because it's like got that texture. And then you just put some oils in there. And remember we talked about before, the oils kill the pathogens and boost the immune system without destroying your gut, right? So you can put the oils inside the lubricants and it's going to do the same thing. Think about it. Like a lot of people that are using lubricants and they want to, when they're having intimacy and stuff, they're paranoid about certain pathogens, right? Use these oils. They are proven to kill things. Melissa oil was proven to kill herpes simplex 1 and 2. Let's just be real here. I mean, if you look at the oils and you look at the studies that they've been under, it's pretty incredible. Intimacy is a gift. Absolutely. And we'll finish it there. Is there anything that anyone would like to share? I encourage you to break out of your comfort zone tonight and share, how you feel about this class or
what brought you onto the class? Like what made,
Absolutely. And if you guys don't feel like sharing and if no one raises their hand, that's cool too. Let me try to get out of here really quick. You guys can see my face. Raise your hand if you guys want to share or chat in the chat box with any questions or comments. I see Shelly said funny, so she's laughing over there. I need some of that. I don't know what that was, but I'm sure it's great. Cool. So you guys, I think we're good. If anyone has any questions, let me know. I see everyone who was here. I'm gonna do a screenshot so I make sure that you guys can be put into the raffle for the free blend. So this is like a perfume that you could spray. It's an aphrodisiac. It has like 10 different oils in here. Everyone that has come today, I usually do this exclusive for our oil clients. So anyone that has an oil account with us, I'll do the raffle for them, but I'll give you guys a raffle just for being here. But I do encourage you guys to reach out to us and take that step towards your health. So I can add you to our group, okay? For those of you who aren't familiar, it's literally $35 for your oil account. You get all your oils 25% off. And you're part of our oil group. So we actually have a group with health practitioners, including myself, you guys can go to for free recipes and mentoring.
And this month only, they're giving, if and when you buy a kit, which has most of the oils we talked about, what do we have in there? We got the peppermint, we got lemon, we got the good ones in there. And it comes with a diffuser. They're giving you $50 back. So you're basically paying like $100 for a kit rather than, $150. And when you spend the $200, they're giving you $100 in On Guard products, which you can use On Guard as everything.
Can I reiterate? That was perfect. Do you mind if I reiterate? So
No,
thank you. And so that was perfectly said. So I feel like with numbers, it's good to repeat it. $35 for your account. That's it. There's no monthly fee. I feel like a lot of people are like, it's going to be thousands. It's $35. That's it. And then if you decide that you want to get an enrollment kit, then the $35 is waived and you get the account completely free. Bam, and we add you to the support group. You have your account. I'll teach you how to use it. And then also, there's a promotion this month, and they do it once a year, okay? So you guys have to take advantage of this because they're not going to do it again until next February. You can get and I know Amber said $50 in free oils, but I'm actually going to give you guys more. So it's $100 in free essential oils, $100 in free essential oils, no cat. If you get an enrollment kit with us, you get the account free. The $35 I talked about is waived. That'll be free. And you get $100 in free oils. Anything you want. Isn't that awesome? Yay. So, and then there's another thing too, but we'll talk about that. What I mean by that is that they have more free stuff. I just don't want to overwhelm you guys with all this free stuff, but let's just say you're just going to get so much stuff. It's February, so I guess they're just going to town with free stuff and promotions. So anyway, reach out to myself or Amber. I love you guys. If you need anything at all, let us know. And thank you for coming. Happy Valentine's Day. It's coming up at around 12.
And Leslie, I wasn't sure if you had a diffuser, if you had questions, please, that's what I'm here for. You can even call me, call Sean, message me, whatever you need, because this might be overwhelming or whatever. Any questions deeper, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, for everyone. Just reach out.
Yeah, I'll probably reach out to you, Amber.
That is way too much for this.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Okay. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, Leslie. It's so good to meet you. I hope to see more of you.
Likewise. Have a great Valentine's.
Thank you. You as well. Happy romance, everyone.
Good night.
Love day. Happy love day.
Happy love day.